Welcome to phase 1, weight loss and conditioning. This is an everything is heavy, as many rounds as possible workout. We're going to demonstrate that top section there that ends with bar, and then we'll go ahead and do that together for 14 minutes. So starting at the very top, we have a heavy goblet squat, 12 times. So whatever weight that you have, you're going to front load that weight, meaning your elbows are going to come underneath it, and you're going to let it sit right on your chest. And you're going to squat down. You're going to try to get your elbows between your knees. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Your toes are turned out 30 degrees. And you're going down all the way to where the hip crease goes below your knees. See how that makes a declined angle down to the hips? That's what you're looking for. And you're looking 5 feet in front of you on the ground the whole time. Next will be a burpee box jump, 8 of those. Essentially just like your regular burpee. Okay. Good. So whatever item you have, you're going to do a burpee. And then as you come up, you're going to do a box jump. So if you have a bench, a box, a chair, a stable, I would say something really sturdy of a couch, anything like that will work. If you do not have that, you can just do a regular burpee and then do a knee tuck. And it'll look something similar to that. You're just jumping up in the air, bring the knees as high as you can. Just like that. Perfect. And that's if you don't have a box. If you do have a box, you have a hard time with a burpee, you can also use that. We show them one modified where they're doing it off the box. Yes. So you can jump back, do your push-up, jump up, and then that'll be it. That's if you need a modification, especially if the joints are a little achy, that'll be a little bit easier. Next is a renegade row with push-up. Good. Down your plank position, straight through the back, feet are shoulder width apart. You're going to row one side, the other, and then doing a push-up. If you have to do the push-up off the knees, that's just fine. Do it off the knees, and you'll transition back to the feet. Good. Next is a heavy kettlebell swing. A kettlebell works best for this, but you can really use any weight. Even a bag filled with something will be just fine, as long as it doesn't touch the ground and it doesn't move a lot. Good, and you're going up to eye level. Notice she's whipping the hips in, coming in. She's doing all the work with lower body. The upper body's just holding on to the weight. And we're going to do 20 of those with whatever the heaviest weight that you have is. All right, sir. So we're going to do that for 14 minutes. We'll say 12 to 14 minutes. Let's see how you're doing. 12 to 14 minutes. You're getting as many times through as you can. If you have to take a couple breaths after a full round, that's fine. Take a couple breaths while you're getting ready for your heavy goblet squat and then hit it again. Okay. Other than that, we're going 12 to 14 minutes through. I will let you know when the time expires. All right. Heavy goblet squat in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good. Going into our burpee box jump. Good. And Sean's doing the leg tuck version. Okay. I felt so bad for him. His first like 3 workouts were. All right, moving on to our renegade row with push-up. One side, then the other. If you're doing this after the fact, do not worry if you're not keeping up with Sean. It's at your own pace, right from one to the other for the entire 14 minutes. If you're at home and you're ahead of Sean right now, that probably means you're Allison watching this after the fact. Everybody's doing calf raises next door. Everybody's doing a calf raise. It looks like some kind of a weird music video. It's at your own pace. He's doing it. He's doing the kettlebell swing. Like this probably is good practice in the future for the basically whatever angle he doesn't take. Like you take that one in here. Like he's taking your frontal angle right now, and you did the side. It just works out really well. Like when there's one person, whatever he doesn't do angle wise, this is what you do. It's an easy look. All right. Few seconds if you need, just 1 or 2 breaths, and we're gonna hit it again. Yeah, it's a very quick pace. If you're at home and you need a few more seconds, that's fine. As soon as you feel like you've halfway caught your breath, I want you to hit it again. Just a little bit deeper if you can. So try to get your elbows between your knees. Elbows between your knees. That's it. You don't have to do the modified one. You can do the regular one if you want. Oh no, you're right. It's good to have something different. Yeah. Yes. Lauren is going to give you the option of just sitting on the box if that's something you feel like you need to do. That's it. Also an option. Everybody likes options. Mm-hmm. You really don't need to do any more if you don't want to. Okay. Microgreens. It look like I eat microgreens. Yeah, I do. I have a veggie supplement that I like to take in the morning with shake. But it's got some other things. It's got like some enzymes. It's got a ton of different veggie blends in it. But I think what else? Oh, like active cultures has active cultures in it too. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're looking good, sir. You got about 4 minutes left. About 4 minutes. Sean doesn't like when you yell at him. He told me so. He said he'd rather go through the Korean War 2 more times than have you yell at him. Oh, yeah, that's super exciting. Take it back. I also don't like that there's only 2 exercises of that one.
And then there's 3 at the end.
I just, when you do it that, especially that long of a round, I feel like you have to have at least 3. I think 4 would have been better for that. 4, 4, 3 wouldn't have been so bad. Maybe each round went down in time too. Well, I meant like down in time, but still having the same-ish amount of exercises. But you could have even done like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, and then just done that twice.
Okay, that's what I'll do. It's gonna be.
You should stop embarrassing me.
Who doesn't like a kettlebell swing?
You're doing good, sir. Just keep moving. Yes, it's perfect. If you're down on the knees the whole time, perfect. You got less than 2 minutes left. Less than 2 minutes. What I like to do in a round like that, though, like I've done in the past, if you make it like 14 minutes is a really long time, you can put in an exercise that can be like a break. Like all of those are kind of heavy hitters. You can put in just like some shoulder raises.
Yeah.
Something that burns but lets you catch your breath while you're doing it, so it feels like you're taking a second. Yeah. But then there's basically, if you explain it that way, there's no excuse to be stopped.
Yeah.
You should be moving the whole time versus if you say you can take a break, people will take more of a break. Almost exactly a minute, sir. Let's get this. Got a minute left right now. Minute left. Let's burn them out. Yes, sir. Knees going out over the toes. Yes. That's it. Come on. Try to get through these burpees. Let's go. 20 seconds, sir. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and time. Okay. I appreciate it. That's why Sean's awesome. There's, I don't know, maybe 2% of the population, when I said 3, as tired as he was, would have gone down for another burpee. I said 3, and he was like, all right, let's do it. Almost everybody's like, oh, they're like, they'll fake it. Like, oh, yeah, I'm getting ready to do one, with no intention of doing one. All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate that second section there. The dumbbell rack squat 12 times. So knees are going to go out over the toes as you go down. Trying to get below the hip crease. Perfect. The only difference between this and that goblet squat is you're going to have them racked. So 2 dumbbells is better. If not, just doing the goblet squat again is fine. But if you have 2 heavier dumbbells, setting them on your shoulder and letting the shoulders support it, not your arms. Don't try to hold them up there above your shoulders. That's going to get just tiring on the upper body, and that's all you're going to be thinking about. Next is a dumbbell sit-up. We want the dumbbell behind the neck for 10 reps. Or you can set it on your chest and keep it on your chest the entire time. That's fine too, especially since it's only 10 reps. If you just want to pin it right to your chest but don't let it come off, that would be the hardest version. If you can't do it like that, doing it where you allow it to come off and swing a little bit is fine. And if it doesn't bother the back of your head, doing it behind the neck is perfect. All right, so we're going to go through about 10 to 12 minutes, probably closer to 10 minutes. If you're doing this at home, you can definitely do it for 12 minutes if you have the time. All right, dumbbell rack squat, sir. Take one more deep breath for me. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good, nice deep squats. Good. Dumbbell sit up when you're done with that, 10 times. Put it on the chest just fine. Just make sure it stays on the chest. It doesn't come off your chest while you're doing it. Good. If it seems to bother your lower back, try to put your feet up on something. And don't arch as much when you go down. So don't let your head and neck area touch. As soon as the shoulders touch, come back up. That was the worst part for Sean, is that he has to do this that Allison's already done, or that he has to watch you just sit there. Well, she's sweating, Sean, so yeah, as soon as you start sweating, sir, you can stop. Yeah, if you're watching this afterwards, you should not be sweating. Is the first beat of sweat, you take a big break, at least 10 minutes, and then go get some ice cream to cool yourself down. I would recommend mint chocolate chip. It's the best flavor. Pecan? No, I'm not a huge, I don't know. No, not as much. I mean, I'll eat it. There's no bad ice cream flavor. I'll eat it. What is with all the different nuts? I don't know. No. Not particularly, no. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever not gotten mint chocolate chip. I think I got it once when I was like 5. I was like, well, this is good. And I stuck with that ever since. Yeah, I do like the green. It's appealing somehow. I don't know. Always liked green. You mean diet? It's natural mint. We have peppermint that grows at my house. It goes everywhere. And every time I like weed eat or mow the grass, it's just mint, which is nice. It covers up the dog poop smell. Peppermint ice cream. Really? That's pretty cool.
Favorite job.
Yeah, I think I would have liked you in that job better, honestly. Have you ever thought about taking it up again?
It's seasonal from now.
But you do realize the season's coming back around, right?
No, it's not. Here maybe, yeah, that makes more sense. I feel like it's ice cream season year round here. You?
Ice cream season year round. What are
What?
you talking about? It's like 108 degrees outside. Yeah. Right now, it gets kind of cold. Snowed one time. Got about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes, sir. A few seconds if you need to before the squat, but we're getting through as many rounds as possible. Got about 2 minutes. Looking good. Let's get it. So you were like a survival guide. You were like a survival guide, right? That's what you're saying. Like, yeah. Well, why did you say what when I said it? Well, that's what my brain was trying to do. That's the same person. So you went from ice cream to the survival? Logical jump. Survival's year round. I like the message. So a lot of people, ice cream is survival. Any other cool jobs I don't know about? No, it was not. No, it was not. 1 minute left, Sean. Let's go get him, sir. Hmm. 30 seconds. Come on, let's get to it. As many as possible. 20 seconds. We're not stopping until we get it. 15 seconds. Yes, sir. Come on. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Come on, as many as you can. Time. All right. Relax. No, not you, Lauren. All right. The burpee, no push-up. Good. So you're jumping back in the plank position. As soon as you're perfectly straight, you're jumping back up and boom. If you have to, you can go down and up one leg at a time, and that'll make the impact a little bit less if joints are a little bit achy. Kettlebell deadlift. Again, you can use anything, but a heavy kettlebell is the best option. You want to go right between your feet. You let slide up and down your legs, and you're coming up to stand tall. Put your hips into the weight. Good. And then the box jump. just like we had at the end of our burpee. Oh, yeah. All right. And if you can't do that again, the knee tuck is just fine. Knee tucks. All right, if you're watching this after the fact, you do that 21 times for each exercise, 15 times for each, and then 9 times for each, and you're done. Sean, we're just going to do 21 times through each of them today. Okay? All right. 21 for the burpee, 21 for the kettlebell deadlift, 21 for your box jumps, and we are good to go, sir. Whenever you're ready, take a few seconds, and let's go ahead and hit it on your time. You started, Lauren. What's with your bodily functions in the morning? I feel like your body's in disarray. Four. Yeah. Come in tall, squeeze the glutes, put your hips into the kettlebell. Yes. Finish the motion as tall as you can. All right. Box jumps or knee tucks, either one. Listen, it's his yellow chair. He does what he wants with it. Yeah, 3 seems good. Good. Remember to stay close to your box if you're doing the box jumps. When you jump off, don't jump so far away. Fantastic workout, sir. Yes. Feel free to do the 15 and 9 when we get off.
Got it, guys.
Okay, thank you, sir. It's a good workout.